Welcome to this exciting journey into the world of pre-algebra. Today, we're starting from the basics and building up step by step. Don't worry if math feels tricky, sometimes we're going to make it simple and fun. Just sit back, listen carefully, and let's dive into it together. Section 1. What is pre-algebra? So, what is pre-algebra? Think of it as the foundation of a house. Before we build walls or add the roof, we need a strong base. Pre-algebra is that base for advanced math. It helps us understand how numbers and variables work together to solve problems. Imagine learning the alphabet before reading or writing. It's the same idea here. Pre-algebra gets us ready for algebra by introducing new tools, like variables and equations, while reinforcing the math we already know. Section 2. The building blocks. Alright, let's start with the building blocks. You're already familiar with numbers. Whole numbers like 1, 2, 3. Fractions like 1/2 or 3/4. Decimals like 0.5 or 2.75. Now, we add something new to the mix variables. A variable is just a letter that stands in for a number. Imagine you have a mystery box and someone tells you there's something inside, but you'll have to figure it out. Instead of guessing right away, we use a letter like X to represent whatever's inside. It's a placeholder until we can solve the problem and find out what that number is. Section 3. Basic operations with variables. Now, let's combine variables with the 4 basic math operations we already know. Addition. Let's say you have 2 apples and X more apples. We write this as 2 plus X. Subtraction. If you had 5 candies and ate Y of them, it becomes 5Y. Multiplication. Suppose each pencil costs $3 and you buy _X pencils. That's 3XX. Division. Imagine splitting X cookies among 4 friends. We write X divided by 4. These operations follow the same rules you already know just now. We include variables to represent unknown values. Let's bring this to life with a real-world scenario. Imagine you're at a fruit stand. 1 apple costs $2. You don't know how many apples you'll buy yet, so we use a variable. Let's call it X. The total cost for the apples would be 2X, or 2 times X. If you decide to buy 3 apples, what's the total? Yep, 2 times 3, which equals $6. See how easy it is when you break it down. Section 5. Solving simple equations. Now, let's solve a simple equation. Suppose you know the total cost of apples is $10, and the equation is 2x equals 10. How do we figure out how many apples you bought? We need to get x by itself. To do that, divide both sides by 2. 2x divided by 2 is equal to 10 divided by 2. X equals 5. That means you bought 5 apples. Congratulations! You just solved your first algebraic equation. You did an amazing job today. We explored what pre-algebra is, played around with variables, and even solved an equation. Remember, math is like a puzzle. Practice makes it easier and more fun. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your classmates or your study group, and subscribe for more math adventures. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the one helping others crack the code of pre-algebra next time. See you in the next video.